I wish you a happy new year. The old year with its burdens of record has passed into eternity. Now, let every thought, every feeling be that of remembrance of God's love. Let us gather up one token after another. The evidence we have of God's care and love for us is expressed in the lessons Christ gave to his disciples upon the things of nature. The eye is not to be fastened upon deformity, upon the curse, but upon the riches of the grace of Christ that has been provided so abundantly that we may live in this world and act our part in the great web of humanity, and yet not be of the world. As pilgrims, as strangers, looking for the bright things of God, the joy that is set before us, seeking a city whose builder and maker is God, and by beholding the provisions made for us, the mansions Jesus has gone to prepare for us, talking of the blessed home, we forget the annoyances and the threatening cares of this life. We seem to breathe in the very atmosphere of that better. Even the heavenly country, we are soothed, we are comforted, we are more than these, we are joyful in God. We could not know that gracious purposes of God towards us, but for the promises, for it is from them alone we learn what He had prepared for those who love Him. As the flowers in God's wise economy are constantly drawing the properties from earth and air to develop into pure and beautiful birds and flowers and give forth their fragrance to delight the senses, so shall it be with us. We draw from God's promises all that peace, that comfort, that hope that will develop in us the fruits of peace, joy, and faith. And by bringing these promises into our own lives, we bring them always into the life of others. Then, let us appropriate these promises to ourselves. They are like the precious flowers in the garden of God. They are to awaken our hope and expectation and lead us to a firm faith and reliance upon God. They are to strengthen us in trouble and teach us precious lessons of trust in God. He, in these precious promises, draws back from eternity and gives us a glimpse of the far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. Let us then be quiet in God. Let us calmly trust in Him and praise Him that He has shown us such revelations of His will and purposes, that we shall not build our hopes in this life, but keep the eye upward to the inheritance of light, and see and sense the amazing love of Jesus. I hope you're blessed. Happy New Year from Ellen G. Wise.